quarterback and Bart Starr most valuable player, Darren Granger. Before he takes the stand here, I want to just give you a couple of quick notes. The 71 combined points is a Camellia Bowl record. The 51 points scored by Georgia State is a single team record. The 2 defensive touchdowns by Georgia State tied a record held by Ohio with 2 defensive touchdowns in 2015. Granger had 1 point in the game, had 11 consecutive completions, and the 28 points scored by Georgia State in the third quarter is the most points scored in one quarter in a bowl game. Previous was 24 by Appalachian State. We'll just take questions now for Darren, and then we'll shift the players down so that we're all in the Zoom. But Darren, we'll just take questions for you. On the front.
How does today's play help you transition to the next season going into your senior year?
Just want to keep that confidence for next year. Just keep everything rolling. We put up 51 points tonight. So next year coming in, we just want to keep the same momentum we had coming from this year, moving on to next year, and just keep the ball rolling.
Beginning of the year, you were sitting on the bench. You weren't the #1 QB. Now you're holding an MVP trophy. Can you talk about that transition?
Just knowing the situation and just knowing whenever I got my opportunity, just take full advantage of it. And so that was just the whole mindset for me this year. And I got my opportunity and I just took the best of it and just try to bring the team together. Just we was down at one point in time during the year. So just bring the team together and just try to get some wins to get some momentum going.
You obviously had a great game. Did it feel like a good prep period? Did you feel coming into this that you were going to be due for having a game like this?
I really just wanted to win. And it really didn't matter how it came. We was talking so much about getting the 8th win this week. So just really wanted to get the win and just contribute how much I could.
Any more questions, John?
How much fun was that third quarter? It was pretty much undecided right there and there.
Yeah, I was talking about the sideline. I said we scored 28 unanswered at one point in time. So it was great just to get that momentum, get that ball rolling, just kind of get the game out of reach and just play our butts off. Just offensively and defensively, we played great. I think we had two touchdowns in that third quarter. So it was great for both sides to play great tonight. We came out with a great W.
As you heard Coach point out, you were kind of throwing the ball in the low early, and he said run the ball. I was just wondering what your mindset was during that because you didn't throw very many low after that.
Just kind of keep Coach Elliott quiet a little bit. And I made the one throw, and I gave him a little cannon thing a little bit. So it was fun, though, just being with Coach Elliott. That's a fun guy to be around, and he keeps me motivated. Just you can't slack off around him, so he just holds you to the highest expectation. So I just love being around him, and he makes me better.
You checked in with Aubrey 8 times today. Can you talk about that at all?
Big Aubrey. I say Aubrey always finds a way to get wide open. I don't know how he does it, but he gets wide open. And it's great to have a big target like that can just get wide open. But those are easy catches, easy passing catches. So that's the great target. And it's sad to see him go, but it's been a great year for me and Aubrey.
Then a follow-up to that. Did you get a chance to look at the blindside block?
I watched the blindside block the whole time. I watched it the whole way. They should have won a blindside. It's just a personal foul. So I wish we could have got that touchdown though.
Any questions from the Zoom audience? Good, Mike.
I think we're good on the Zoom side.
Darren, thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Congratulations. Thank you. You can. One other thing on Darren, I forgot to mention previously, he's the second quarterback in bowl history to have 100 rushing yards and over 100 passing yards in the same game. So, Bill, you're up next. This is Jamil Muhammad, who had the fumble cause and several sacks in the game, and a Madison, Alabama native. But you enjoyed being home this weekend. We'll take questions.
First play of the game, sack. Talk about that.
Man, that was, honestly, it was crazy. I told one of my friends on defense that the first play I was going to make a huge play. And that was just, I guess you could say, manifestation. So this comes from a lot of hard work. But it was very exciting to start the game off like that.
It's the season for giving, and so you got the scoop and score in the game. This time you got to Talk about that play, just that moment, getting that defensive touchdown.
I actually was disappointed in myself that I couldn't get him down how I wanted to the first time, but I'm glad that my teammate was there to steal it from me, and I'm glad that someone else was able to contribute to scoring. I think Tay Lane had a nice score too as well. So it's just great to help out the offense and make their job a little easier.
Did you guys kind of feel that third quarter, just the game shift like it did, and eventually get that big lead?
I mean, Ball State is a wonderful team, but from the jump, I mean, obviously, the first play, I knew it wasn't going to be anything that they could do to stop us. I think it was just a us versus us game. So yeah, I mean, that's really how I feel about that.
Zoom questions?
Jeremy, you want to go ahead with one?
First of all, congratulations on the bowl win.
Thank you.
And as we said to Coach, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
My question's a little bit of what I asked Coach, and that is for the recruit that may be watching this, or I mean, there's another Darren out there somewhere that may be looking to transfer somewhere, or for the nation that just has seen Georgia State play for the first time. What kind of message do you think you guys sent out there to everybody?
We're just a group of brothers that just love playing with one another. We have fun. We joke a lot, even when we're on the field, and I think that kind of contributes to how well we play. And also I think that you can't watch us without saying that we're a tough playing bunch. You're not really going to find anyone loafing or slacking. We all, especially on defense, we fly to the ball. So we really crave the ball on defense, and then offense. When they get going, it gets really ugly. So I just think that we're a very talented team that has to just do better, or really just keep going at not getting in our own way. And we can do that, and when we do that, we'll be even more special.
Anyone else? Thank you.
Thank you.
Now we'll hear from Aubrey Payne. Aubrey had 8 catches for 109 yards and 2 touchdowns today, all career highs. He previously had 2 touchdowns, so that tied his career high. Good week.
Good week.
Got one more to go, don't you? Questions?
Merry Christmas, everybody, first of all. Go ahead.
You've been 3 years here in the bowl game. Just talk about what you've seen being a part of this team as it's been growing.
I think that's the biggest question. And the biggest answer that I can give is that this team is growing. And I think it's going to continuously go with under Coach Elliott. And I think it's just going to continuously get better. And I think the group that we've had, and I've said this all the time, that being at another college and then coming here, I've never had such a group of people, 115 people that can stand together the whole time. So it's been a very fun experience for me.
Graduated last week, 2 touchdowns, career night this week, and prepared to get married next week.
Yes.
How's your mindset right now?
It's been like a to-do list, just gotta do one thing after another. But yeah, I think next week's gonna be the one that I'm most excited for. So.
Questions from Zoom?
Jeremy, you want to go ahead, get it started?
Aubrey, first of all, congratulations on graduating, on winning the bowl game. Merry Christmas, and on your upcoming nuptials. Probably the most loaded month anybody could have.
Right.
You did the right thing. You put it all together. That's the best thing there.
Yes, sir.
That's definitely the thing to do.
Thank you.
I'm gonna pretty much ask you what I just asked Jamil and what I asked Coach. There's recruits out there. There's people like Darren at other schools, maybe considering changing schools, and there's people that just saw you guys play for the first time today. What kind of message do you think you guys put out there with this statement win, and also what kind of message do you think that projects going forward?
I definitely think that's going to put out a very strong team mentality coming from Coach Elliott. And even at the end of the game, whenever you see everybody around Coach Elliott just loving on him, loving on each other, I think it shows the camaraderie that we have and that we've had since I've been here. And I think that's something that people want to be a part of. And I think that's another reason why I've stayed and, wanted to come here in the first place.
Darren say, y'all were just playing pitch and catch up. Is that how you felt?
Yeah, I mean, me and Darren, I almost try to recruit him a little bit whenever he was in the transfer portal a little bit. So, but yeah, me and Darren were just, like you said, playing pitch and catch, backyard football, basically.
Stan, I know you have a question.
Yeah, Aubrey, how big was that first touchdown catch, and as far as to get the momentum back on your side? And the second part, how well did this team played all around today? Offense, defense, special teams. How could you qualify that?
Getting the first touchdown is always a good momentum swinger, especially when they go up first. So it's obviously good for the team morale. And what was the second part of your question? I'm sorry.
How would you say this team played? Was this the best the team has played in all three phases of the game this year?
I would have to say so. I mean, I think Ball State's a great team, and I think we came up with a great plan. And I think the players just put it together so well from the coaches. And I think being able to do that is obviously, like you said, the three parts, you got to be able to do all of them. And I think we just had a really, really good day.
Settle for a couple of field goals in the first half, and then the second half come out and get 3 scores. What started clicking better on offense to get the end zone there?
Honestly, I don't even know. I think we just started leaning on each other a little more. I think instead of just trying to get down there and then not really trying to push the tempo like we always say, I think that's what we did in the second half. And I think we were just not really there the first half, and then all of a sudden, what happened in the third quarter. But I think just pushing the tempo.
Any more questions from the audience here or on Zoom?
Thank you, guys. Merry
Thanks
Christmas.
very much.